What is going on, guys? DBG, and today we're going to be talking about the new Galaxy Opal card. So I was not going to make this video, but it is now confirmed that these cards are unauctionable. You are not going to be able to auction these cards. We were very, very confused. I'm going to make a video, probably it'll be up before this, talking about this and what my opinion is. I still don't mind it. I still don't mind it as long as the price isn't absolutely ridiculous, because at the end of the day, even if the price is more expensive, you at least know you're going to get the card. So if you're opening up for a card, at least you know you're going to get the card. If you're opening up for a card to use the card, if you're opening up for a card saying, I want this card to profit, then you're literally freaking gambling. So, there's no even excuse. If you're opening up the card for profit, you are literally gambling. There's no even more excuses if that's what your logic is. But there is a downside to it. You've got to make the right choice now. Because you cannot, say for example, pick Derrick Rose, not like Derrick Rose, sell Derrick Rose back and buy a new one. Buy like a Lonzo. You've got to make the right choice. So, honestly, 5 of these cards, you can make an argument for taking 5 of these cards. And this is not a case of who is going to cost more. This is who fits your team. This is purely about who fits your team, because you will not be able to auction these guys. So, anyway, now let's get on to it. At number 5, we have got Anthony Edwards. So at number 6, we've got Anthony Edwards. This guy, unless you are the biggest Anthony Edwards fan in the world, and you really want to use Anthony Edwards, don't get this guy. He's not good. So, the card that I would most compare Anthony Edwards to, he is a better Jaylen Brown. But he's not that much better. He's a slightly better Jaylen Brown. Now you're looking at 116 total stats. Most of them are in post moves, and in fairness, a little bit, and it's +6 vertical, +6 strength, +5 passing vision, which doesn't matter. Rebounding a little better, block tiny bit better, be smaller. This is like the best comparison. He's a tiny bit better Jaylen Brown. 94 speed, 94 acceleration. The guy can play a little bit. He can defend a little bit. The only reason to ever use Anthony Edwards is if you're a huge Anthony Edwards fan. You're a huge Symbols fan, you really want to use him. That is all. That is the only reason to use this card, because he's not very good. I just want to be as clear as anything. He is not very good in game. He's decent, but like if you're asking me who's better, him or Devin Booker, I think I'm going to take Devin Booker. Like, he is just a perfectly fine card. And now, these 5. I'm going to rank them in my opinion from worst to best, but I'm going to give reasons why you should choose depending on what you need in your specific team. Because at the end of the day, you can't sell these, so there's no point looking for MT value in them, because it doesn't matter. These are unsellable. Number 5, I'm putting Lonzo Ball. So, why should you choose Lonzo? Again, if you need a defensive point guard. Set shot 9 is not bad. If he has Lonzo Ball's release, he will be better, yes. Set shot 9, I don't care what anyone says, is not a bad release. I'm going to show you guys, there should be a clip of it here that I can show you guys. Set shot 9 is perfectly fine. Like, oh, I need to find it. Someone tweet me a video. Someone tweeted a video at me earlier today of Lonzo's release, which I cannot seem to find. But it's fine. It's actually completely fine. But the only thing is that it is Lakers Lonzo, so he should have Lakers Lonzo release where he releases from here. But shifty dribble style, Trae Young behind the back, 93 ball, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 93 lateral. So he's going to be an incredible defender. He's got really good tendencies as well. And you're going to need to put like limitless spot up on the guy. You're going to, again, if you're on next gen, brick wall helps, especially if you're playing the game competitively. Brick wall will help. But like quick first step off, really good dribble style, bullet passer, break starter. He's going to hit some shots, especially when he's open. He's going to be a perfect cone point guard. If you are running, for example, a Terry Dishinger, a Kobe Bryant, a Klay Thompson, if you're Reggie Lewis, if you run through your 2 guard, Lonzo is the perfect cone point guard to just play at the 1 and have sitting beside them. He's the perfect player for that. But these other 4 guys are so good that I'm putting him a little bit lower. But if you want to argue that Lonzo Ball If you need a defensive point guard, if you run through your 2 guard and you need a cone point guard, Lonzo is the best. He is the best for that. So that's the thing. These 5 guys, I'm ranking them, but they all suit different playstyles. Then we got the 3 hunter extraordinaire, Derrick Rose. Running through your point guard in terms of shot creating is something that not a lot of people have been able to do. Some people are using Ja and have had success with Ja. Others, like people are having success with a lot of cards in the game mode of MyTEAM. But nobody has been having an incredible amount of success when it comes to 3 hunting. This card's going to change all that. Because of the D-Rose side to side, even with the left-right being patched, it's still super OP. The release is so quick, you can give the guy, he comes at range, but you can give the guy chef. Again, he's going to get bullied on the inside, because he's a little bit short, but if you go and put him guarding a 2 guard, he's got a long enough wingspan that he can play lanes a little bit with a decent steal rating. Tendencies, good pass interception, good on-ball steal. Again, he's got his own sigs, his own jump shot, which is really good. And well, yeah, for me personally, I think Lonzo will be better than Derrick Rose because I run a lot through. Well, I don't really necessarily run through my point guard. I'm not the greatest shot creator. You're going to see a lot of the best players in the world using this guy right here and having a crap load of success. So, Derrick Rose is in here. Like, the fact is, in my opinion, both of these guys are better than Gary Payton, Dark Matter. I'm standing by that. Both of these guys are better than Gary Payton, Dark Matter. Like, they're the 4 best point guards in the game all came out today. Like, guys to use a point guard anyway. The 4 best guys to use a point guard in the game all came out today, in my opinion. And number 3, Cat. If you need a center in your team, Cat might be the best center in the game. He might be. Joel Embiid, Kristaps Porzingis, Cat. Debatable. And the difference with Cat is that Cat can play power forward. He's 6'11", long wingspan, big player build. Has got a release that's not great, but power dribble style is not terrible. Good ball handle. He's also got goal quick first step, interceptor, intimidator, post lockdown, rim chaser, rim protector. Really solid defensive stats. I'm telling you, he's going to play at a similar level to a Joel Embiid. While Embiid's going to be a little better on the defensive end, you've got range extender on Hoff, whereas you don't even get it on Joel Embiid. He doesn't have quite the Embiid player build. He's obviously not 7'3" like Porzingis, but he's stronger than Porzingis. He's going to be faster with the ball than both of them. So you're looking at a guy with his hot zones everywhere that has really, really good potential. Like, again, basic leaner is a little bit annoying. If he had normal leaner and you gave him a couple of, like, you went and gave him circus 3s, he could actually be ridiculous as a center. But I'm telling you, Karl-Anthony Towns is going to be the most slept on player in this set. And not everyone's going to need a point guard. Like, I cannot put the 4 best cards as point guards when there's arguably, like, in my opinion, Cat may be the best center in the game. So I can't not put Cat in my top 3 and put 4 guys to play the same position where you can only play 2 of them ahead of him. And number 2, James Harden. I think Harden is really good. I think he's going to be great on both ends of the floor. I think he's going to be better defensively than Rose. He's going to be better offensively than Lonzo. But I think he's somewhere in between. I think offensively he's going to be not as good as D-Rose. I think defensively he's going to be not as good as Lonzo. But he's better than... He's kind of the in-between point guard. I think if you want to argue Cat at number 2 and Rose and Harden number 3, that's fine. I know Ty said Harden was number 1. I don't necessarily agree with that. But Harden's release is really good. Dribble style is solid. His behind the back and stuff, all of his animations are pretty solid as well. There's just something about Harden. He just never gets blocked. He never gets blocked. He got quick chain. He's going to move out of dribble moves well. Sorry. Oh, that's not ideal in the middle of a video, but he's going to move out of dribble moves well, or move out of a lot of things well. He's going to dunk. He's got speed with ball handle, are pretty decent ratings. He's also got clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, all these on gold. Again, give him brick wall and stuff, he's going to play okay defense. Got a long wingspan, good dribble moves, and Harden is just all around a beast of a card. But number 1 is Jalen Rose. He is a 6'8" point guard. And you're like, oh, his stats don't look good. But they are. Like, 80 interior is incredible for a point guard, especially one that's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. Like, he's like, imagine if Magic Johnson could move and shoot. Like, he's got quick dribble style. He's got Kawhi behind the back. Like, these SIGs are really solid. Again, the size is not the greatest, but still, you're going to get the quick burst and you're going to get to go behind the back. It's what's most important for most people. If you're looking to 3-hunt with the guy, he's not going to be the greatest, but he's huge. I think you're going to see most people running this guy. I think Jalen Rose is going to be that guy as far as point guards in-game. So, yeah, I think most people will end up running this guy over anybody else. 85 driving dunk is good. Post moves are pretty good. You got to give him a little bit of spot up, but he's got a good release, great dribble style, and the guy's freaking 6'8" point guard with a long wingspan. And he's also super, super good movement-wise. Again, you add... If you're someone like Ty running Monty Williams, he goes and gets 93 speed. If you're someone like me running Stephen Curry, he goes and gets a 93 3 ball and the 90 jump dunk, and his perimeter goes up and his rebounding goes up. He becomes a really good guard. And honestly, you can use the guy small forward. He's still pretty damn good there. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the best cards in the game. Maybe. He may be the best complementary piece in the game. He's not going to be the best primary, but like... Lonzo's going to be a better defender, but he might be the better cone point guard for a lot of people because he can be a secondary ball handler. Whereas Lonzo's going to kind of struggle a little bit. He's going to shoot better than Lonzo. He's got a better player build. So it's an interesting one, but I think Jalen Rose comes in at number 1 for me, in my opinion. But honestly, depending on playstyle, choose out of these 5 here. This is just me ranking them. Pick whichever one you need. If you need a center on your team and you're happy with your point guards, don't pick a point guard. Pick Cat. If you need a point guard and you really like Cat, or sell Embiid, or you sell whoever you have and buy Cat. But like, just make sure you pick based on your need. These 5 players here are all completely different in game. Pick the player that suits your play style the best. But unless you're a Timberwolves fan, never pick Anthony Edwards. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. That is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.